We're streaming in a second.
Yay!
Preparing in 3, in 2, and 1. All right, I think we're live now. We are live.
Yay! What's up, guys? Welcome to Mindset Monday. Welcome to Mindset Monday. Today, we are going to be talking about the entrepreneur. I literally can't talk today, but we're going to be talking about the
Be
entrepreneur
talking
versus
about the
career
entrepreneur.
conversation.
I literally can't talk today,
So,
but we're going to be talking about the entrepreneur versus
invite your people,
career conversation.
and I'm going
So,
to go live with Dan.
invite your people,
And feel
and I'm
free to give
going
your
to
input.
go live.
Hi,
Hi,
Dan.
dear. Hi, Keish. Hello, everyone.
So I'm just gonna share this live with some entrepreneurs and career people. I
Sounds
think
good.
I think they would appreciate this conversation.
I suppose I should share some too. How are you?
I'm all right, not too bad. I'm a little out of it.
Really?
But I'm good. I'm good.
I
I
feel like we're probably sending it to half the same people, but that's okay.
probably
That's
prob-
okay.
so you want to jump right in?
I would love to. All right, let me I said I would love to, right? And then I'm not ready. Um
So,
yeah.
hey, Vanessa.
Yes, let's jump in. You know, I can't invite and talk at the same time. It's way too much pressure.
We
Hi
literally
Miyoshi. Hi
both
Vanessa.
can,
Hi.
neither one of us
Welcome.
can multitask. Like it's a little
It's
ridiculous.
one task at a time.
Right. Exactly. Which I mean, that's not bad.
I can only I was just telling Derek, I can only multitask if I know the tasks, then I'm like, oh, but whatever. The point is the invites have been sent.
But it's okay because like when you don't multitask, right? Like when you're focusing on one task at a time, you're giving that task your all. And um I don't know if I taught that like in a training. I feel like that's like a perfect segue into like what we're talking about, the entrepreneur versus the career. But like I was doing a career training and I was telling, hi Ray. I was telling my students that like if you don't know how to multitask, like that's okay. That's not a weakness because you're literally able to concentrate on one thing at a time. Like it's okay, so don't feel like, oh, that's a weakness of mine. I can't multitask. It's okay.
It's okay. Well, great, because walking and chewing gum sometimes.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Hi. So
So
today we're going to be talking. Oh, my
no, go
bad.
ahead, Dan.
Today we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship and working at your job, your career, the differences, the benefits, all of those things behind
Yeah.
it. I think it's a really important conversation, especially now where entrepreneurship
Hmm.
is a big deal. It's something that people are talking about a lot more. I know I didn't grow up hearing about it. So
Right.
I think this conversation is right on time.
I agree. I agree because I feel like in our parents' generation, it was you go to school, you go to college to get a good job. And our generation, like the millennials, I feel like we trailblazed into like entrepreneurship. We was just
Yeah.
like, "Huh, you think I'm gonna be at the same job for 50 years? I'm not gonna do it. Like we are loyal to ourselves. Like this generation, like we're not loyal to companies, we're loyal to us. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing, maybe because I'm a millennial, but it is what it is. Like I'm not going to stay in a place that I don't feel like is benefiting me. The minute I feel like something is not benefiting me, I'm out. So,
Yeah.
and for those of you who don't know, both me and Dan, we have 9 to 5s and we are entrepreneurs. So, like, we live both lives, and then, right. And then for me, not only am I F that job generation.
Let's get it started. The comments are always open, guys.
Facts, like, yes, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Yeah, like, and then for me, not only do I work a 9 to 5, I also place my students in their careers and jobs and internships. So it's like I'm really like deep into it.
Yeah.
And as far as like my job, sometimes I feel bad because I'm like, damn, like I really don't believe in this career thing that much anymore. Like when I was fresh out of grad school, I was like, yeah, like, I love the trainings and stuff like that. And now I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna give this to you because this is what you said you want, but you sure you don't want to start a business?
Well, what I was gonna say in the beginning was like, I think one of the biggest differences between our generation and our parents' generation is that we have access to so much. We're
Yeah,
able to see so much, know so much, do so much in like 2 seconds, right? Like if we want to see what Fiji looks like right now, we could look that up right now. We have like the world at our fingertips. And so when we have information so readily available, it opens up your mind to be like, so what else is there for me and what else can I do? And
right.
what just it just opens up so many different questions. So I think that that's one of the big things that has actually like set us apart. And then also, Keish, you there?
Yes.
Oh, you're a
Am I
little
not
blurry.
here? Am I not here?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or if it's we.
Oh, stop. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
Can
let us
can
know
you
if
you
Keisha's
see
a
me?
blur. Hmm?
Can you see me now? Can you hear me?
I can see you and hear you, but you're a little blurry. Guys, let us know if Keisha's
Oh, you're
blurry.
a little blurry too. That's so funny.
Oh no.
What?
You're blurry, Keisha.
Oh, dang, yo. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. All right. Let's ride it out for a second and then see I guess what happens. Oh, she's
Yeah, because you're blurry to me. And you just moved and now you're blurry again.
oh.
So maybe yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hey. Art, drop in the chat, are we still blurry? And share the live with your friends.
Share the
You know
blurry
what?
live. Share the
Yeah,
blurry
both of
live.
y'all are.
Let them see what we might look like. But what I was gonna say, hopefully we're good now. Let us know. But what I was gonna say was the access to information, and also a lot of people did what we were told, right? Hi everyone who's joining, right?
Right.
We went to school, we did, all the things, and then we're like, wait a minute, now all we guys is dead. So I feel like we also have a little bit of mistrust. Like, wait a minute, let's figure this out on our own. Sorry if I'm still blurry. I don't know if maybe I should leave and come right back, or if we should just give it a second. I'm not really sure. I don't really.
Let's give it a little, because it looked like you trying to come back in a little bit. I don't know.
I need another
But
dance than a Lily Rock. All
hey,
right. Well, in a minute, let's see if I'm still blurry. If not, then I'll hop back in and out.
but in addition, for those of you who are just joining us, we're talking about being an entrepreneur versus working a 9 to 5. So Dan, another thing that I would like to add to the convo is, you said like our parents' generation, as far as like us, them telling us to go to college and certain things, like, and then they also, their cost of living was also much lower, you know what I mean, like, and like you said, they didn't have to worry. Yeah, like they didn't have to worry about like student loans and like things like that. So it's
Or
just
even
like,
careers to have life. Like they could have a job and still sustain, quality of life.
right, exactly, and had kids and like all of this stuff, and like now we don't really have that, like, especially in New York City. Like New York City, forget about it. The cost of living is disgusting, and I feel like someone, I was just about to go in. I was gonna say, I feel like someone should sue New York City
I was like, how are you about to go in? Where is this going? You never know.
New York City should be sued for the cost of living.
No, but it
I'm
is
appalled.
crazy. It is really
Nah, it is. It is like it really is. Um, but the thing is, hey Patrol, the thing is, entrepreneurship is not for everybody.
and that's what I was gonna say when you said that sometimes you feel a little guilty. I'm like, no, like don't feel guilty because it's not for everybody and not in like a condescending way, like, oh, this isn't for you. It's like, no, it's genuinely not. Up Toronto's on the same I never been to Toronto. I gotta go.
I love Toronto.
Oh yeah, you do.
Toronto. I love it there. It's so clean. Really clean.
Right,
New York charging these prices and they dirty. My sister lives in Colorado and she said the cost of living is a mess. It's crazy. Like it really is. Oh my gosh. So now I have somebody to visit when I go to Toronto.
Let's go. We got a list of places we out to. For real.
But yeah, like entrepreneurship, like it's not for the weak. I heard Montreal is better. I've been trying to get to Montreal for like 5 years now, and I just didn't make it. It's like crazy. It's so crazy. But yeah, like as far as entrepreneurship, like I had a conversation with one of my friends one time and I was telling him like how I have my business and things like that. And at the time I was starting up another business and he was just like, well, good for you. He was like, entrepreneurship is not for me. He said, I like to go to work and not have to worry about like not have to worry about anything but my job, So like when you are working your 9 to 5, especially like if you're not in a managerial position, you don't got to worry about anything but your task, like, but when you're a supervisor manager, of course you have to worry about, your staff, but that's still not worrying about the business as a whole. When you're an entrepreneur, you are the marketing team, the finance team, the creative, the sales, like you're everything, customer service, you're everything. So it's like
everything.
If you are not willing to put that work in and be everything, especially in the beginning. So like when you start to grow,
yes,
of course, you can hire people, you could get interns and things like that. But when you first starting out, you gotta do everything.
Yeah, the grind don't stop. Yeah. Entrepreneurship is of 25 to 8. Yeah, like it's not 24/7. It is nonstop, especially now that we have social media and Vanessa said me and jobs don't mix. Right.
I don't blame you, girl.
Yeah, like especially now that we have social media marketing and stuff, and social media used to be our recreation. Now it's like our business and our recreation, and so like the lines begin to get blurred, and it's like, wait, I'm out with my friends, but like, should I post this on my business page or like on my me page? Like, is this me? Is this King Danny or is this grounding my crown? Like, who am I right now? Because it doesn't stop. And I agree, entrepreneurship. Is not for everyone. And it's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Hi, Chloe and Marley are in the building.
Oh my God. Hi, Shalea, Chloe, and Marley.
If you are an entrepreneur and you have a business, and I know a lot of y'all in here have your own businesses, please drop your businesses in the comments. Hi, Shalea. Shalea has her business. A lot of y'all in here have y'all businesses. So make sure, first of all, they're asleep. First of all, they need to be awake for Mindset Monday.
Right.
How old are they? 3-month-old?
Yeah, they could stay up. They could stay up now.
So they need to be here for this. Tell them to drop their business in the comment too. But everyone, drop your business in the comment. Let's support each other as well. Yes, support each other.
And Vanessa, I would love to know why you and jobs don't mix.
That's a good question. And anyone else who doesn't mix with jobs, also drop it in the comments. Like, why is the job thing just not for you? Oh my gosh, the babies are almost 4 months old. Yes, that's their Instagram page, guys.
Can you tell us why, Tazia? Can you tell us why you think people are going into entrepreneurship for the wrong reason? Like, what
Oh,
do you think
Tasia, that's Tasia. That's a really good question. I'm glad you saw that.
yeah, like why do you think that is? I think that is as well. I agree. I definitely agree. I had to start mine while I was working 9 to 5. I don't know how people can just do and start with no cushion. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like we said at the beginning of the conversation, both me and Dan are still at our 9 to 5s. And for me, it is benefiting me. So for me, like I'm back in the office once a week, blah. But at least it's not every day. So it still gives me time to work on my business. And then like I'm still making more money with my 9 to 5 than I am with my business. So like I'm able to, put those funds toward my business and like things
Yeah.
like that. And yeah, so it's still benefiting me right now. But the minute I feel like it's not benefiting me anymore, I'm out. I
Mm.
need to be the boss. I agree. Me too,
Wait,
Vanessa.
a little bit before that is that Lene said white supremacy. And Liz said, I hated listening to the white women tell me what to do. So I
Mhm.
so I quit.
I feel you. I feel you. Like, and luckily for me, like my supervisor, he's like super cool. Like he's mad cool, so I don't have to like deal, and he gets it. Like he's, pro black, he's conscious and stuff like that. So I don't have to really worry about stuff like that, which I am really grateful for. After the experiences I've had as a charter school teacher in Harlem with predominantly white people, I just cannot. It seems like it's a theme.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like there's a theme here. Um, and I'm gonna go with Vanessa on why I chose entrepreneurship. Like I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, but like I hate being told what to do. Like I don't bother me, like leave me alone because I'm going to get stuff done, but it needs to be in my own time. Like I've always been the person to march to the beat of my own drum and get stuff done when they need to get done. So, and that's another thing, like I said, with my 9 to 5, my supervisor don't bother me because he knows like I'm gonna get stuff done. Like he trusts me. So like if he was the type of person to micromanage, I would have been out. Like, nah, we
Mm,
not doing that.
girl. And this is where I am now because if anyone else is here who is a teacher, like you know that you can't march to the beat of your own drum. Like there's certain things that you just have to do. There's
Right.
certain times that things just have to be done. And so yeah, you may have wiggle room here and there. Hi
Mhm.
Tanisha.
Hi,
Um,
Tanisha.
yeah, it's just it's so for me right now, work, if I could be transparent, I love the kids. I don't hate um any person in particular. Like I like my assistant principal is cool. I like my principal, the kids, like it's not any particular person, but it's just so incredibly draining. And so I find that, a lot of the time work is like sucking the life out of me. So when it comes down to business, like when I'm like, all right, I just got off work and now what am I gonna do for my business? And I'm like, um, I don't know. Like I feel like I have this like fog in front of me
Right.
because I give so much to work. And so just learning that balance because I love what I'm doing. And it's really important to have that balance because when I'm in like this free space, I'm able to
Mhm.
create. I feel like I come alive again.
Right.
And I don't come alive the same way like I used to before.
Right. Right. And a lot of people are stuck in these jobs that they don't love, and it is sucking the life out of them. And like, I don't want to say forget about it, but like, there's also the other side to it. Like for us, we have our businesses, right, that we have to tend to. But then there are people that have like children and stuff that they have to tend
Yeah.
to. I used to think about that probably almost every day coming home from work. I used to be like, wow, I cannot imagine going home to children right now, checking homework. And because it literally used to suck the life out of me,
Mhm.
like, and that's why I appreciate working from home so much because I'm just able to be free. Like I'm able to have this freedom that I didn't have when I was going into the office, you know? So it does not, for me, it doesn't suck the life out of me because like I said, I march to the beat of my own drum. So it's
Yeah.
like, but going into the office, like the commute alone is draining, you know? So even if I didn't have like a crazy day at the office, the commute is crazy, you know? So it's
I
just
think
like,
also just of I don't know how you guys are. Wait, Tasia said something first. And then I want to talk about the crazy commute. So Tasia said, by wrong reasons, she means that like when people say I don't want to listen to anybody, basically. Like I
mhm,
want to do what I want to do. And I agree that if that is your only reason for wanting to become an entrepreneur, you're going to have a very, very like blunt awakening. What is the term?
absolutely.
What is it? You're gonna have a something awakening, but it's
Rude.
not just doing rude. It's rude.
Awakening.
Rude. My brain. A blunt awakening. Either way, it's not gonna be what you think it is because yes, you get to do what you want to do, but you also have to do what you have to do, and that's a very different energy than having the deadlines from your supervisor or someone
Yeah.
else. Um,
Yeah.
I was gonna say about the commute. I don't know how you all are. Ooh, Vanessa said having kids and working is this is one of the reasons why I haven't had kids yet because I work with kids nonstop. I'm like, I come home, I just want the puppy and the husband. Like, but
Yeah.
but when it comes to the commute, um, do you all feel that way? Like just the commute itself, just like these outside things also make it harder. I think that like Keisha and I spoke about it recently that like we're both highly empathetic. And so we're affected like physically, not only just emotionally, but just physically by like if I don't know, it doesn't matter. But I was gonna give like a random example, but like a lot of things affect like
Mm.
us. So I wonder, does that also affect you guys when it comes to like you know, that. Yeah,
And
and you work with first graders, girl.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was pre-K, kindergarten. Even though kinder is one of my favorite grades, but they suck the life out of you. My commute wasn't bad. I would just zone out and play music and chill.
Yeah.
Give me a
Same,
crazy
same.
treat.
I would definitely have my music or, a book or something like that. But it's like living in New York, and I feel like, I don't know, it might be different for other places, but living in New York is just, the commute is so stressful because you have people dancing in your face, like literally swinging in your face on the train. And it's just like you're just looking
Literally,
up at them, like, or like
like
singing,
backflipping.
yeah, backflipping and singing and pole dancing and like it's like,
Playing the
yo,
accordion.
yeah, like drumming
You
and it's
never know what you're gonna see on the train.
selling candy. And I'm just like, yo, I just want to chill. You know what yo. So if you know me, you know that I have a bird phobia. And this magician got on the train one time. He stood there in front of me, like on the opposite side of me, and he made like a bird come to life. I got up so fast, like I ran across to the other side of the cart, and it was just too much. I'm just like, yo, I can't take this. Like,
Yo,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think it's showtime. I
It's
don't think y'all
showtime.
understand how much Keisha hates birds, but like my heart just sank for you. Like,
I'm stressed.
well,
Just
speaking about train stories, wait, let me just tell you my train story.
okay.
So I just got on the train, and this was a couple years ago because I don't take the train to work anymore either, like whatever. I had just got on the train. Can you handle it, Keisha? Keisha's like, the doors closed. Right. Come back, Keisha. Not there. You are in your room. You're safe.
Okay.
You're here.
Woo. Book
The doors
Danielle
had
for some
just
hypnosis, guys.
right. You guys want me to hypnotize you guys? We could do a hypnosis session. Maybe we'll do a Zoom hypnosis for relaxation and
That's fun.
ooh, maybe we could do one for like goals and entrepreneurship and all that
I
stuff. I don't
like
know. Let
it.
me know. We'll drop a Zoom link and then maybe we can have like a little extended mindset Monday on another day and we could do
I
some
like it.
hypnosis. But the doors closed. literally, dun, dun, the second the doors close, a fight breaks out. And I'm just like,
I remember that day.
it was so scary because we were in the middle of so in New York, if you're in the middle car, you can't go through it because the conductor's in the middle. So you know how you could walk through the cars and stuff? No, you couldn't walk through. So everybody got up and we were all smushed into that area. And it was the scariest. I mean, between station to station, sometimes it's not even a full minute. And everyone was squished into that corner. It was so scary. The doors open. The fighter people ran out. There was literally blood. The fighter people, blood and ice picks. I'm like, and I still have to go to work. Let that have been 2021. I would have been like, I'm calling out. Too much trauma.
Right.
I need to read.
Exactly.
But I still went to work.
And now, like that, I go in the office once a week. I drive because we have a Manhattan and a Bronx campus, but I just go to the Bronx campus. So like I just drive, it's like 12 minutes to get to work driving. And driving is cool for me. Like I love being in my car, zoned out, listening to my music. Like that's fine. But the train, and then I live in a 2 fare zone. So that means not only do I have to take the train, I also have to take the bus. And I mean, I feel like this is like maybe a New York City MTA bashing session right now. So I don't
know how we got here.
Because like we could talk about this all day. Like it really is ridiculous.
Oh, Tanisha said, just know that having a kid is not the end of the world. It is not always a walk in the park, but I will say having children will make you drive harder and go for the goal because you refuse to lose. I love that. And Sheikah says she hates working from home. She wishes she could go to the office more. Tanisha, I love that perspective.
I love that too. I really do, because like I'll be like, how do these parents do it? Like I just didn't get it.
Yeah, I still don't. I think when it happens, I'll get it. But in the meantime, I'm just like, New Yorkers don't have cars. You are unicorns. No, we have cars.
We have cars, girl.
We have cars. These are old stories from yesteryear. We have cars.
Yeah, we have cars. A lot of people that commute, they may not drive their car, every day, but we definitely got cars, girl.
Yeah, like my dad used to work in Jersey. I don't know if he doesn't go in the office anymore, but he works in Jersey. He worked in the World Trade Center, had cars his whole life, but he just used to take the train.
Right.
Look at the twins, mommy.
Yes, she is. Shalaya, that's my cousin Tanisha. Tanisha, Shalaya. Shalaya, Tanisha. Yes, she is. She's doing her thing, as a mommy, as an entrepreneur, like super proud of Shalaya.
Yeah. So let's bring it back.
Okay, let's bring it back because I also want to touch on business ownership. So a lot of people feel like they want to be an entrepreneur because they want financial freedom, right? And they want to, make their own money. But I'm here to tell you that you can still achieve financial freedom without running the entire business, right? So you can own a part of a business. Like you don't have to own the whole thing. And like we said, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. So if you're not into you may not want to start your own business. You may want to invest in someone else's business, right? So, you can do that in a number of ways, like even like with the stock market. So like, I feel, in my humble opinion, I feel like financial freedom should be the goal for a lot of people, and like generational wealth, and especially Black people. I feel that we should be striving, for something greater, if not just for us, but also, the next generation, our children and our children's children. So invest in the stock market, invest in real estate. And I'm not here to give you like stock market advice or like real estate advice or anything like that. I only know, I have limited knowledge, but there are other ways that you can make additional streams of income beside becoming an entrepreneur.
Right. Like, because you're going to
you can have ownership without owning the entire thing.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, because especially just period, you're gonna spend money as an entrepreneur. You're gonna make money, but you're also gonna spend money. You're gonna make mistakes. right? You're gonna be spending and putting a lot of energy and time, and you have to have that mindset to keep
Mhm.
going. You have to have that mindset.
Sorry.
Yes. No,
I'm
no.
the family. That's me.
I'm the family too. I'd like to say that I'm a part of that.
You are.
But yeah, like I forgot what I was saying. But it's okay. Invest in your family. I mean, I think that is exactly like the point of all of this, whether it is through your career, through your job,
Mhm.
through having those multiple streams of income, just being able to be stable. And it's
Right.
possible. It's possible in ways that, might not have been so obvious before. Like we have so many resources at our fingertips.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Definitely. And Tanisha brings up a good point. I'm gonna put my business coaching hat on for a second for, the entrepreneurs in here. People purchase from you when they know you, they like you, or they trust you. So start with your inner circle. And I know that there are people out there that's like, I ain't starting with them because they haters and they this and they that. And it's like, all right, you also have to know your audience, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, but it's like, why stop? Like, why not? Even if you think like, oh, they haters, like they not gonna support me, you never know, you
I
know?
was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Yeah, like you never know what they're gonna do. So reach out to them anyway. Um,
I remember what I was gonna say.
okay.
Mindset is so important. Look how that worked out. But mindset is so important when it does come to entrepreneurship. And I thought about it because you said like, oh, well, they're haters, and a lot of the time, like they're not,
Right.
or like you might tell someone, oh, I just dropped this T-shirt, and they don't buy from you, so you're like, oh, they don't like it, like. No, like they
No.
just, what was it, 12 times before you purchase something? People have to see things over and
Yep.
over and over again before they even make the decision to buy. So when you strengthen
Exactly.
your mindset, when you work on your own, like yourself from the inside out, not just the business side, not just the funnels and the systems and the this and that, but also working on you, then
Yep.
that's going to make a huge difference in the sustainability of your business, because it's not going to be all high vibes and manifesting and we got this, and yeah, I'm just like, there's going to be some times where you're just like, what, why the hell did I start this?
Girl, that was me for the past 2 weeks. And you know this, and I want to share this with you guys because it's just like it's the reality. I was not into it. Like I was not posting. I was not working on my business as I usually do. So usually for me, the nighttime is when I grind because I don't know, I just get this boost of energy and creativity at night. But even the nighttime, it just wasn't it for me for the last 2 weeks. And I'm just like, how am I going to sustain this business? Because like I'm not working. And I mean, luckily, like I have Danielle as part of my support system and my mentor group and stuff, but it just wasn't it for me. And
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how am I going to do this? I can't continue another week like this. Like this is crazy.
But
And
this is what I was telling you too, Keish. Like, we have ebbs and flows. Like
right,
a traditional job will give you 2 weeks vacation.
that's true.
So, and then you think about like how much more you work on your business when you are grinding, right? Like you might work a 60-hour week on your business and not even realize it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might crash a little harder or faster. You might need a little bit more time or extended breaks or having that balance, but
Mhm.
that's also natural.
Yeah, 100%. And one thing I was telling you last week, what happened?
Sorry. Tanisha said that's because you sleep all day. And
Right.
real quick, Sheikah said something too. She said, I don't care about that till I push myself and advertise myself. And they keep saying they'll either like it, they'll either like it or they'll block you. Exactly. It's
Right,
true.
exactly. Treat your side
Yep. Treat your
hustle
side
like
hustle
your
like
main
your man.
hustle. 100%. I had posted a video. Candy Burris, she had talked about that. Go to my page to watch it, and we ain't gonna talk about it. But yes, treat your side hustle like your main hustle, especially if you want your main hustle. I mean, your side hustle to become your main hustle. So
Exactly.
there are some people that are comfortable with just having that extra stream of income, because they like their job, they like working, and that's
Yeah.
cool. But if you're trying to replace it, then that's a whole different ball game. Like,
Yeah, you have to invest in the things that will help that thing grow.
yeah, you do. You do. But like back to what was I saying? Oh, like the lack of motivation. Um I also think sometimes that comes from, I think it comes from like not having, I forgot the word. I forgot the term that I used, Danielle, like if you remember it, but it's like I don't really have anything to lose, right? So like
The stakes.
the stakes are not as high, right? Like, so for me, like I wouldn't like give up on my business, but it's like if I don't work on my business for 2 weeks, I know I'm still getting paid from my 9 to 5. So I'm like,
Mm.
well, I'm still getting this bread. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm still getting, and I'm still making money from like, t-shirt sales and like, some of the other resources that I have from my business coaching. So it's like I'm still making some money, but what if I didn't have my 9 to 5, right?
And
Like,
that's why people jump.
that's
That's
why
why
they,
people take a jump, because they
yeah,
know that that's when the grind is really going to happen.
exactly. Exactly. And I feel that over the summer, that's why I was going so hard, because I was like, I'm not going back into the office. Like, I can't go back into the office. And here I am every Wednesday back into the office. So I'm just like, dang, that didn't work. What happened to that manifestation shit?
Yeah, I mean, I think also like you said, you're comfortable. You're comfortable because if you and I had said this to you when we were talking about this, if you knew that you could be hitting 10K months easily while you're at your job, or not even easily, it doesn't matter how hard or easy it is, but if you knew for sure that 10K months were right here, right at your fingertips,
Yep.
if you just like went hard in a healthy way, I think that will also shift some things. So it's like, what do you truly believe about like how abundant or how big this thing could really grow?
Right. Right. Taking that plug pushes you out of your comfort zone. 100%. I agree. And I thought about it. I was just like, hmm, should I like jump?
I say jump. Ooh, this is a long one. Remember, it's okay to take a break. Yes, feel defeated or even fail. Use that as your motivation going forward, your
Mm,
blueprint. When you start again, you're not at zero. I love this. People are dropping them
true.
gems. It's very true.
That's true. When you start again, it's not at zero. I love
Yeah.
that. It's so
Yeah.
true. Oh my God, that was good.
I know, right? Don't stop.
I know.
But it's true. And I think that we also need to, like you said, like normalize. Like I was not feeling it these last 2 weeks. That doesn't mean that We Inspire brand is done. That means that like you're human and you had a human experience. And that's going to happen. There's, like I said, I'll just get off work and be like, literally crickets. Like I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And I have a list of things, but I just don't know where to start. Like I have a block. Like I'm human.
Right,
Doesn't mean
right,
that Grounding My Crown failed. No. But
right.
it's okay to fail or have those moments. And like for me, I've always said, well, I didn't make this up, but I've learned that there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. So just like how you said to me, you should like use that as your blueprint. So if you look at that failure as like, okay, this is feedback for me to be able to do better next time, then it's like I literally can't lose. Like
Right,
even when I lose, I win. Like
right.
ask about me.
Ask about me.
And it's good to have a circle to pour into. Yes, having that circle and
Yeah.
fill you with that confidence. Girl, you better segue.
Yes, it's so true. You have to have that support system. And I know that we mention that a lot, during our lives and stuff, but it's because it's so imperative, like to have that support system, whether you are in your 9 to 5 or, you know, you're an entrepreneur or both.
The
Sorry.
sound.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? I
It's
thought,
so loud. That was a loud vehicle.
oh, I was like, is music playing? Like, where is that coming from?
You know when the people put those like I don't know car parts, but like the so like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just making sounds driving down the street.
Oh, well, good for them.
Good for them.
But are you, and like everybody, right? Are you guys going to teach your children about like a career versus entrepreneurship? Like, are you going to push more? And I don't mean push in the sense of you're telling them what to do, like, but are you going to like introduce them to both and have them choose, or are you going to like speak more about entrepreneurship, like, or is this something you already do because you have children? Like, what is that conversation like with your children if you have them, and how is it going to be if you don't have them? My
She can let her kids teach her,
I hear
especially that.
that.
Right. I was gonna say, especially that painting one, but so does Maya, and I'm sure Logan's. Her kids are my god babies, guys.
Sorry, I heard
Naomi.
Naomi talking.
I was gonna say, bring her to Mindset Monday. Let's hear what the baby got to say. Yes, I will inform them. Sorry, I can't. I will inform them and let them make the choices that they want to make. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
about what they want. I just cultivate their talents. Go ahead. Look at the mamas. Look at the mamas in the place to be.
Come through, mommies.
Right? Y'all gonna be helping us.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But I think it is important to expose your children to endless possibilities, and they'll make the decisions that work best for them. But you know, I took dance for 6 years, like from 6 to like 12 years old. And like just knowing that like I knew ballet and that I knew like, those like it felt good, and I wish I would have been in sports. I wasn't in sports. But just to say like, oh, I know how to play soccer, I know how to play basketball. I don't want to play it now. I'm tired. But you get what I'm saying? Like it's so important to just expose your kids to these things. So
Right. I mean, for me, and I know I don't have children yet, but I think it's important for my children to learn how to create their own job, like, so I don't want my children in a situation where they feel like they have to work for someone. Like, I want that to be an option. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm working for this company because I want to, but like, I still have, this amount of money on the side, or like, I still can go and start my own business and, it be good and I be good, you know what I mean, financially, if I do that. Like, I want it to be an option. I don't want it to be an obligation. So I'm
mm,
definitely going to start them off like, with money invested in the stock market, like teaching them about like real estate early on, teaching them about entrepreneurship early on, because like I really don't want them to have their quality of life taken away from them. Like, and I'm not saying that if you work a 9 to 5 that your quality of life is taken away, but what I am saying is that there are people that work that 9 to 5 and they absolutely hate it, and they have this entrepreneurial creative spirit, and they just, for whatever reason, like whether they have a family or whatever, like they can't put most of their energy into that. So
yeah. Yeah, a lot of really good conversation in the comments. A lot of really good. Welcome to everyone who just joined as well. We're talking about entrepreneurship and careers, and Keisha was just sharing about like what she wants to teach her children. And I love that because I think that like you just giving them that option, right? Like letting them know that no one's gonna control you. Like you got this. If you choose to work a career, then fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We need people to work careers, like, but if you choose not to, then that's okay. You say your child is so oppositional. If you try to choose for him, he will deliberately go the other way. I still love him though. I love Jalen too.
oh wait, there's a lot of
I
comments.
know the conversation is really good. You want to recap?
Tanisha said, for me, I chose to expose my son to many things and show him to choose. Shalea said, I just want them to be knowledgeable about everything. I feel like I grew up not knowing a lot. If I knew what I knew now, I probably would have still been a teacher because I love kids. Oh, I
Mm.
want them to learn how money works. 100% learning a musical instrument,
Ooh.
but I will also have a backup. Yeah, 100%.
And guys, drop your, what happened?
No, I was just reading the comment that you had read by Tanisha that he's oppositional.
And drop your businesses in the chat, like we said earlier. Like, it's really, like Sheikah has said, and like we've said a million times, it really is about supporting each other. And it's not to say that everyone's going to become like best friends, but like it just feels good to know that like we're in similar boats and we're all just rooting, just knowing that someone else is rooting for you. It makes a big difference. So don't be shy. Drop your businesses.
Don't be shy. Drop your business.
Sheikah said, just working and teaching my kids, having that financial freedom and not to feel like they have to start from the bottom like their parents or their grandparents did. We will grind hard for them.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's important for us to start our businesses, right? And have people work for us, because a lot of the businesses that we're going to work for are white owned. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, there are going to be people that like they want to work their 9 to 5 and go home. But I do feel that there should be growth in our community. So now we don't have to worry about our white counterparts making more than us. It's like, well, why she make more than me and we work the same job, you know, like, or why does he make more, you know what I mean? Like, so I just feel like it's important to have those businesses so that we can hire our people.
Yeah, 100%.
And then there was something else I was going to say. Oh, and I'm not allowing my kids to go to college unless they're going to college for like to be a doctor, an engineer, like something that they have to go to college for. Like, you ain't going to college to study liberal arts. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. We're going to have a conversation about college later, because my college experience, although yes, I have debt. Well, I had to go to college to be a teacher. So like there was no way around that. But I got so much from college, especially like not just the partying and the fun, but I'm talking about like business, because like I was heavily involved in different clubs. So like just the business side of it, the treasury side, the PRing, like all of that stuff. So I'm not saying like go or don't go, but I'm just saying like I got so much stuff that I use now for my business from college.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Of course.
So if we expose that to them early on, where they could start their own groups and it doesn't have to be on a college campus, can that be an option? Hey, Nisi.
Yeah, of course. But you said I'm not allowing them. So I'm just like I wouldn't say like you're not allowed to, or like I don't want you to. I think that like there's still a value in going. And
I think that there's a value in going. Like, I love my college experience. However, and that's okay if y'all disagree with me, but I'm not allowing my kids to not on my dime. It could be on their dime. I'm not allowing my kids to go to college to get in massive debt.
But what if they're not in debt? What if at this time you already got
if they're not
$25 million?
If they're not in debt, then that's fine, right? So like if I have my business, they have their business.
You will.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't agree with that. Like, I don't agree with going to college for something like a liberal arts. I just don't, you know, like, especially if it is going to be massive debt. Like, I feel like you can put that toward something else. Like,
I hear you. I respectfully disagree. I think I've gotten so much from college, and I feel like by the time my kids get to college, if they want to go, they can go. We're gonna have the money. It's not gonna be a whole I just like I said, I got so much from going to Oneonta.
I did too. I don't want it to seem like, oh, I didn't get anything from college, but
I don't think that's the case. I just think that what I got was worth it. For me, yeah. For you, it wasn't,
because I'm over $100,000 in debt, so I don't feel like that was.
But I just feel like if you got the money, then are you gonna have that same mindset if you have $25 million and your kids want to go to college? Because that's the way I'm thinking about it. That like I already got it.
I don't know. That would have to be a bridge I cross when I get there. But I just don't believe in the whole college thing. Like, if there's not purpose behind it.
I agree. Well, I think, like I said, the purpose that I got was worth it. So for me, I'm a strong advocate for going away to college. Those were the best years of my life.
No,
absolute best
years of my life too. It was like, but at the same time, like, for me, I'm not saying you can't go to college altogether, right? Like, but there's just certain things, if you don't know what you want to do, then why are you wasting money in college? Like, you could, or and time. I feel like that's time spent that you could be doing something else. So like I said, like, I'm not saying they can't go to college at all. Like, if they want to do certain things, like be a teacher, be a doctor, be an engineer, like, things that they should do, I'm not should do, things that they have to go to college for, then okay. But if you're going to college and you undecided, I don't agree with that. Like, I just
But
don't.
what about the independence? Like, that's where they get that decision. Like, you know what I mean? If they stay home and then you're showing them this or putting them in this or giving them the resources, then like, where do they get that independence?
But I didn't say they had to stay home. There's so much more that you can do that is not college from 18 to 21. You could travel. You could, like, there's things that you can do that doesn't include college. So I didn't say like, oh, they got to stay home with me. And I ain't
This
say
is a whole nother Mindset Monday conversation. I would love to talk about it more.
Right.
Yeah. I would love to talk about this more because we definitely have some different views, which is funny. I didn't know that we both felt like so differently about it. I didn't know you felt like that.
Yeah.
You looking at the comments?
Yeah. Keisha in college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like my kids can make that decision. If they want to be undecided, they could be undecided on their own dime. They're not going to be undecided under mine.
I've never heard you have such a strong opinion about.
I spoke to you about this.
Not like this though. That you like before. It's like, oh no, but you're like, no, they can't.
No, I'm saying they can't if they're undecided. I'm not saying they can't if like they have to go to school. Like, if you're going to be a psychiatrist,
I understood what you said.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But if you're going, and even if you're going to study business, no. I have people that you could study business under. You don't have to go to.
And that's what I was talking about, because that's what I was talking about with, and we got to wrap up soon, but with the independence, like I have people you could study business under, but them going away to college puts them in it's just like that jump, like you quitting your job, right? Mm-hmm. College almost is that like when you go away, pushing you off the ledge. And kind of like, for me, college wasn't just about, and I'm not saying you can't get these experiences in other ways, but it was Danny on her own, not with the support of anything or anybody else, figure it out. And I think that for me is that is the value that college gives. Not talking about the debt. I get it. When it comes to debt and all that stuff, no, I don't want my children going into debt over college. That would be a very different story. I'm talking about if college ain't nothing but a penny in a bucket. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to wrap up, and we got some things going on in the future. So maybe can we continue this conversation?
Yeah, let's continue. We could continue it next Monday. I feel like it was
this is good. Yeah, I think this is a really good conversation. And a lot of valid points.
Yeah.
So y'all got to come back next week for Mindset Monday. Well, y'all got to come back every Monday, but we're going to be, we'll continue this conversation and dig a little bit deeper with college and all that. That's Naomi.
Yeah, no. Oh, Ricky. Hey, Rick.
Hi, Ricky Tan.
Later.
Bye, Ricky Tan.
Later.
All right, so we will definitely continue this conversation. Like I said, I love that we have, I don't think our views are that opposite, honestly, but we do have some differences in views. And I think that we all can really add some good things to this conversation. So let's pick this up next week. I was going to ask if they wanted to talk about the other thing, but about who, Mr. Who, that we've been talking about for the last week. That'll be another Mindset Monday. But we got some ideas, we got some topics, some things we want to talk about, but we got 4 minutes until 8:30. So Keish, what is going on in your world?
Yes. So I know that I've been talking to you guys about my marketing 101 ebook, and it is it's pretty much done, but I'm just wrapping up my trainings, my video trainings. So that is going to be released sometime in March. I know I said the end of February, but the reason why I'm pushing it back is actually for good reason. And the good reason is I'm going to be doing a challenge in my Facebook group, and I'm going to either be giving it away for free or at a discounted price. So if you are looking to start your profitable t-shirt business, click the link in my bio and join my Facebook group. And if I don't accept you, then just send me a DM like, hey, because like I'd be like, like I monitor who's coming in the group and who's not. So join my Facebook group if you if you want to learn how to market your t-shirts. And that's what I have going on. And I still have my discount for my I Am Enough red, black, and green design up until the 28th. So on Sunday, that will be the last day. And Dan, what you got?
What do I have going on? So one, Keisha, I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yes. And I know that you're at least when you drop your marketing book, like that is around t-shirt marketing. But I would say that if you're in marketing any products, that you probably could get a lot of value from it. But
yes.
I'm just throwing that out there. But anyway, I have my Unlimited Wild Black hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. So make sure you get yours. It's a new design. I love it so much. It really does stand for the fact that like as Black people, we can literally do whatever we want, anything. Right. We are unlimited. So get that. And also I am relaunching Confidence Unlimited. Yay! And I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. I've been working on a lot of changes. We're not only working on confidence, but we're also working on confidence and what that means as Black women, how trauma has been instilled in our DNA, and how do we get past that? How do we move those blocks that we don't even know are there? So I'm excited. If you're interested, hit me up, send me a DM, and we're going to get started. I was thinking April, but I might move it up to March. We might start mid-March. I don't know. But I'm so excited. I love Confidence Unlimited so much. So.
Me too. Confidence Unlimited is so freaking dope. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's such a sisterhood. You got to join. You got to be there. Like,
you got to be there.
Like, you do. Yay, this was fun. Like,
yeah, this was really good
today. So next week we gonna pick up on love y'all too. We're gonna pick up on the college stuff. Like, are you gonna teach your kids to go to college as Black people, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey Benny.
Hi Benny. Yes, catch us next week. And I have a feeling that the conversation is just gonna flow into a few other things. I have some other things on my mind. So maybe we might talk about them next week too.
Yes. So and you could even send us your questions and comments. Like, are you going to teach your kids to go to college or encourage your kids to go to college as a Black man or woman, as a Black family? So send that in. Check me out. We Inspire.
We start at 7:30. Sorry, Keish.
Check out Dan on Grounding My Crown, and we will see y'all next week.
Next week at 7:30 p.m. EST. So I'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.